Flubaroo is an app that we can use on Google Sheets to grade forms that we post. Now to add Flubaroo, we go to add-ons, and since I already have it here, it's already done. So if you don't have it, we go to get add-ons. It'll bring up this screen. Sometimes it'll be at the top of the list. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes you'll have to search or scroll through. So let's search it. Pops up with this app here, and since I already have it, it says manage. If you don't have it, you'll have a blue tile that says free or add. You click that and then you hit allow, and you'll be able to download it. Now typically when we want to use Flubaroo, we go to add-ons, hit Flubaroo, and it'll say grade assignment, but since I already graded this one, it'll say regrade. So we click on that. And this screen pops up. Now these first two questions, there's really no wrong answer, and since forms submit anonymously, we'll have to have questions that identify students. And so we will select grading options as identify student for what is your name and what is your email. Now for the other grading styles, we can select from skip grading, normal grading, or grade by hand. Normal grading allows Flubaroo to grade the form or the question, and grade by hand, you can grade it yourself. We'll select normal grading, and it allows points to be assigned to each question, 1 through 10. So once you figure out your settings there, hit continue. Step 2 is identifying what the key is. Since Flubaroo doesn't know your answers to your questions, you'll have to identify what the key is. So you select which key you want to use, make sure it's all your right answers. Now to make the key, you go into your own form and complete the form, making sure that you have all the right answers. Now this screen pops up, it'll show the total points earned based on how many questions are correct and the percentage of the points you got. And this shows how many times the quiz was submitted. This shows whether or not the grades have been emailed back to the student. And each question has their own point value, and these show how many points the student earned on that grade, on that question. Now you notice that this question over here is highlighted in orange. That means that that question has less than 60% of students answering correctly on it. And that means you might want to go take a look at it. Now on this, we see that there's 6 points possible on the quiz. The average number of points the class scored was 2.83. We have 6 counted submissions and 1 low scoring question, which is this orange outlined or orange highlighted question here. Now sometimes students' names will be highlighted in red. That means they have scored less than 70% on the quiz. As you can see, this student should be highlighted in red because they scored 0% on their quiz. This student should also be red. This student should also be red because they scored less than 70% on their quizzes.